Have you ever walked out of a meeting thinking, I knew what I wanted to say, but why did I sound so unsure? You had the idea, you had the solution, but somehow it came out like, maybe we could kind of try this, if that's okay?
And then someone else says almost the same idea, but confidently, and suddenly everyone loves it. If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you.
Today, we're breaking down business English phrases that instantly make you sound confident, credible, and leadership ready, even if English isn't your first language.
And we're not talking about robotic corporate phrases. We're talking about natural, powerful upgrades you can use in meetings, presentations, emails, and negotiations starting today. Let's get into it.
Okay, Henry, let's start with the biggest confidence killer.
Ah, yes, the word just.
Exactly. Why do we all say that? I just wanted to ask. I'm just checking. I just think maybe.
The moment you say just, you shrink your authority. 1. Stop shrinking your voice. Weak. I just wanted to ask if you had time. Confident. Do you have a moment to discuss this? Short, direct, calm. Confidence in business English isn't about being aggressive. It's about removing unnecessary apology energy.
Another classic one?
Maybe I'm wrong, but...
Oh yes, that one hurts. When you say, maybe I'm wrong, you've already told people not to trust you. Instead, try, based on the data, I see it this way. Or, from my perspective. You're not attacking, you're not apologizing, you're positioning.
2. Sound decisive, even when suggesting. Here's a situation. You're in a brainstorming meeting. Maybe we can try posting more on social media?
That sounds like you don't even believe it.
Exactly. Now listen to this. One approach we could explore is increasing our social media presence. Hear the difference? Structured, clear, strategic. Confident people don't sound emotional, they sound thoughtful. Example scenario. Manager, how do we improve engagement? You. One strategy worth considering is short-form video content. It aligns with current audience behavior and could increase visibility. Now you sound like someone ready for promotion.
Tip 3. Replace hesitation fillers. Let's talk about fillers. Kind of, sort of, I think maybe. These words signal uncertainty. Instead, pause. Silence feels long to you, but to others, it feels powerful.
So instead of saying, I think maybe we should delay the launch, say, I recommend delaying the launch. That's it. Recommendation, then hesitation.
Tip 4. Master the art of professional disagreement. This is where confidence really shows. Many people either avoid disagreement or sound too aggressive, but confident professionals use controlled language. Weak. I don't agree. Stronger. I see it differently. Even better. I understand the reasoning, however, I have a different perspective. You validate first, then you redirect. That's executive-level communication.
Real meeting simulation. Manager, we should cut the marketing budget. You. I understand the cost concern. My hesitation is that reducing marketing now could impact long-term growth. Notice that phrase, my hesitation is. It sounds analytical, not emotional.
Tip 5. Powerful email confidence phrases. Now let's move to emails, because this is where people lose authority fast. Stop writing, I hope you're doing well, I just wanted to follow up. Upgrade it to, I'm following up on the proposal sent last week. Simple, direct, professional. Or instead of, sorry for the late reply, try, thank you for your patience. Shift from apology to appreciation.
That one is powerful.
Yes, confident communicators don't over-apologize for existing.
Tip 6. Leadership phrases that command respect. If you want to sound like a team leader, start using structure phrases. For example, let's clarify our objective. Here's what I propose. Let's focus on the priority. The key issue is, these phrases guide conversation, and the person who guides the conversation controls the room.
Quick recap so far. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Confidence in business English comes from removing apology language, replacing maybe with structured suggestions, pausing instead of filling silence, disagreeing with strategy, being direct in emails.
But Henry, what about when you're nervous?
Great question. Here's the secret. Confidence is often linguistic. You don't need to feel confident first. Use confident phrases and the feeling follows. Your brain catches up to your language.
Using structure phrases makes you sound prepared. Here's some spicy presentation starters. Instead of starting a presentation with, "So today I'm going to talk about," start with, "Today I'll walk you through 3 key insights." Structured, clear, professional. Or, the objective of this presentation is, immediately you sound prepared. Mini practice drill. Let's upgrade 3 weak phrases right now. I'll try to finish by Friday. To, I'll have it ready by Friday. I think this might work. To, this approach has strong potential. If that's okay with you, remove it completely. Confidence doesn't ask permission unnecessarily.
This is so practical. I can already hear the difference.
And we're just getting started, because next we're diving into negotiation phrases that make you sound calm under pressure, how to answer difficult questions without panicking, and the exact sentence pattern high-level executives use to sound decisive in any room. Okay, let's dive into the negotiation side. This is where a lot of people freeze or start over-explaining.
Yes. You ever hear someone say, "I'm not sure if this works, but maybe we could..."
That's the exact opposite of what you want. In negotiations, every word matters. Confident negotiation phrases. When negotiating, replace uncertainty with clarity. Weak? Would it be possible to... Confident upgrade. I recommend we consider... Or, I suggest this approach because... Notice the difference? You're not begging, you're guiding. Real-life scenario. Client, can you reduce the price? Weak. I guess we could maybe do a small discount. Confident. We can offer a 5% adjustment which maintains our quality standards. Structured, calm, professional. And no one doubts your authority. 9. Handling tough questions. Ever get a question in a meeting that stumps you? Most people panic. Typical reaction, let me think, I'm not sure. Instead, use this structure. Acknowledge the question, clarify if needed, provide a structured response. Example, colleague, why is the project delayed? Weak, I don't really know, we ran into some issues. Confident, thank you for pointing that out. The delay is due to supply chain constraints. Our plan to catch up is... Notice the calm, professional approach? You're not defensive, you're in control. 10. Phrases that build authority in teams. When managing a team, confident language isn't just for meetings, it builds culture. Let's prioritize these tasks. Here's the roadmap for next week. I value your input on this, and here's how we'll move forward. Notice how these phrases are collaborative yet decisive? Quick micro-practice. Turn these weak phrases into confident ones. I just want to suggest... To, I recommend. Maybe we could look at... To, we should consider. I think it might be good to... To, it would be effective to... Even small changes like this shift perception instantly. 11. The power of framing. How you frame your sentences matters as much as what you say. Instead of, I hope this is okay with everyone, say, this approach ensures we meet our objectives efficiently. You've shifted from uncertainty to authority.
I love that. Framing is underrated. It's like wearing a suit for your words.
Exactly. Words carry weight, and once you start using confident business English, people start treating your ideas differently, even if you're new to a team.
12. Email and written communication confidence boosters. So far, we've talked meetings and negotiations, but writing is equally critical. Replace, I just wanted to follow up with following up on our previous discussion. Replace, I'm sorry for the inconvenience with thank you for your patience. Replace "if that's okay with you" with "remove entirely" or reframe. We'll proceed with this approach unless advised otherwise. Notice how authority doesn't require aggression, it's precision. 13. Final business English confidence hacks. Let's end with quick fire hacks that you can use immediately. Speak in full sentences. Avoid fragment phrases like "think so" or "maybe." Pause instead of over-explaining. Silence is control. Use the active voice. We completed the project. The project was completed. Remove unnecessary apologies. Only apologize for mistakes, not existence. Validate, then redirect. I see your point. Another perspective is, these small shifts instantly make your English sound more executive level. Quick recap with examples. Weak, I just think maybe we could try this. Confident, one approach we could implement is. Weak, I'm not sure, but. Confident, based on the data, I recommend. Weak, sorry for the late reply. Confident, thank you for your patience. Henry, I feel like anyone can use these tomorrow in meetings.
Absolutely. And here's the real trick. Use these phrases consistently. The more you speak this way, the more your confidence will actually feel natural.
So it's like training your language muscle.
Exactly. And the best part? You'll notice people start listening differently. Your ideas get weight. You get authority without being aggressive.
So, listeners, here's your challenge. Pick 3 phrases we discussed today and use them in your next meeting or email. Notice the reaction.
And don't just practice once, make it a habit. Confidence in business English is learned, not born.
That's right. Your words shape how others perceive you. Start speaking like the professional you want to be.
And when you do, meetings become easier, emails become sharper, and your presence in the workplace becomes undeniably stronger.
That's all for today's episode. Remember, language is your superpower. Use it wisely.
Thanks for tuning in. Take these phrases, practice, and own your next conversation.
And as always, like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a confidence-boosting tip.